students, today we are studying about the internal structure of heart. In the last video we have studied about external structure of heart. In this video there is an internal structure of the heart. Now you have already known about that heart is made up from two chambers. That is, anterior two chambers are auricles or atrias. Posterior two chambers are called as ventricles. Internally, all these chambers get separated from each other due to presence of septums. Here, this one is the right auricle, this one is the left auricle. Right auricle and left auricles get separated from each other due to presence of interatrial septum or interauricular septum. Okay, on that interauricular septum, this one is the septum present between, this one is the right auricle and this one is the left auricle, and this one is the septum present between these two auricles. But during embryonic condition, what happens here? The opening present on this on the interauricular septum, this opening is called as foramen of Ohaly. Foramen of Ohaly is an opening present on interauricular septum during embryonic condition. Foramen means hole. Ohaly means there is an oval shaped opening present on interauricular septum, that is the foramen of Ohaly. After childbirth, that foramen of Ohaly get closed. After childbirth, that foramen of Ohaly get closed, leaves depression. Leaves depression. The depression is called as fossa. Fossa ovalis. Okay. In this way, here auricles get separated from each other due to presence of interauricular septum. But during embryonic condition, opening is present, that is called as foramen of Ohaly. The foramen of Ohaly get closed and leaves the depression or fossa, that is called as fossa ovalis. Now, these two ventricles are also get separated from each other due to presence of interventricular septum. Between two ventricles, there is a septum is there, that is called as interventricular septum. In some animals, there is an opening present on interventricular septum also, that is called as foramen of Pannini, is an opening present on interventricular septum. Okay. Now these two auricles and two ventricles get separated from each other due to presence of auriculo-ventricular septum, that is transversely placed between two auricles and two ventricles, that is auriculo-ventricular septum. Okay. Now due to presence of these septums between the auricles and ventricles, all the chambers present in heart get separated. This one is the right auricle, this one is the left auricle due to presence of interauricular septum. This one is the right ventricle, this one is the left ventricle due to presence of interventricular septum. Auricles and ventricles get separated due to presence of auriculo-ventricular septum. Okay. Now first of all we studied about the first chamber present in heart, that is right auricle. Right auricle is larger than left auricle. In a right auricle, there is three openings are there. First opening is an opening of superior vena cava. This one is the superior vena cava, opens into right auricle and collects deoxygenated blood from head, neck and shoulder region and opens into right auricle. Okay. This opening is guarded by the special types of valves. That valves are called as, the opening of superior vena cava is guarded by Haversian valves. Haversian valves are useful to prevent the backward flow of blood from right auricle to superior vena cava. Okay. Now next one, there is a second opening is present, that is called as inferior opening of inferior vena cava. This one is the inferior opening of inferior vena cava. inferior vena cava or post caval vein collect deoxygenated blood from posterior part of the body and opens into right auricle. This opening is also guarded by which valve? Eustachian valve present on the opening of inferior vena cava prevent backward flow of blood from right auricle to inferior vena cava. Okay, now here is a third opening present in right auricle, that is the opening of coronary sinus. Right coronary artery, left coronary artery divides into capillaries. Capillaries unite to form coronary veins. Coronary veins joins to form sinus and get opens into right auricle, that is the coronary sinus. The opening of coronary sinus is also here, means here coronary vein get opens into right auricle. Okay, this coronary sinus is guarded by Thebesian valve. Remember one important thing, valves are useful for prevent the backward flow of blood, maintain unidirectional flow of blood. Unidirectional flow of blood. Thebesian valve, opening of superior vena cava, Eustachian valve, opening of inferior vena cava, and Thebesian valve, opening of coronary sinus. Means in right auricle 3 openings are there, get guarded by these 3 valves, useful for prevent backward flow of blood. Okay, now in left auricle. In a left auricle also there are 4 openings are there. But these openings are the opening of pulmonary vein. Pulmonary vein carries oxygenated blood from lungs to left auricle. And pulmonary veins, right pulmonary vein, left pulmonary vein get opens into left auricle and carry oxygenated blood from lung to left auricle. Okay, but this opening is not guarded by any type of valves. But in valves means opening present in right auricle get guarded by valves, that is useful for prevent backward flow of blood. Now next one is there is an posterior 2 chambers are the ventricles, anterior 2 chambers are auricles. Auricles are receiving chambers, means they can receive the blood from various parts of the body. Means right auricle receives deoxygenated blood from all parts of the body, and left auricle receives oxygenated blood from lung via pulmonary veins. That's why auricles are receiving chambers. Received blood from all parts of the body that get pumped into respective chambers present below to the auricles, that are called as ventricles. Now ventricles. This right auricle opens into right ventricle. Through opening, this opening is called right auriculoventricular opening. Right auriculoventricular opening present between auricles and ventricles. This right auriculoventricular opening is guarded by valves. These valves are called as tricuspid valves. 3 cusps are there. That's why this valve is called as tricuspid valves, useful for prevent backward flow of blood from ventricles to auricles. When these 2 ventricles get contracted, when these 2 auricles get contracted, blood from auricle enters into ventricle. Whenever the ventricle get contracted, blood from ventricle enters into pulmonary artery and aorta. This opening is guarded by here tricuspid valve and here bicuspid valve, or that is also called as mitral valve. Between left auricle and left ventricle, left auriculoventricular opening is there. This left auriculoventricular opening is also guarded by bicuspid. 2 cusps are there. Bicuspid valves are also called as mitral valve. Prevent backward flow of blood from left ventricle to left auricle. Here tricuspid valve prevent backward flow of blood from right ventricle to right auricle. Okay. Now next one is what happens when we study about the wall of ventricles. Ventricular wall is thickest than the auricular wall. When we study about the right ventricles, in right ventricle there is a column-like ridges present on inner lining of the wall of ventricles, that is called as columni corni, present on both ventricles. These columni cornis are also called as trabeculae cornis. Or amongst these columni corni, some muscles are tall, triangular. These are the tall and triangular muscles. These muscles are called as papillary muscles. Between tricuspid walls and papillary muscles, and between bicuspid walls and papillary muscles, there is a cord-like structured part is there. That cord-like structured part is called as chordae tendineae. Chordae means cord. Tendon means from tendon. Tendon is a type of binding connective tissue. From that binding connective tissue, there is a cord-like structured part present between bicuspid walls and papillary muscles, tricuspid walls and papillary muscles. This chordae tendon is useful for keep the walls in their proper position during ventricular contraction. When ventricle get contracted, then tricuspid and bicuspid walls get closed. Tricuspid and bicuspid walls get closed. The openings present between auricles and ventricles. Yes, here chordae tendon is there. Then now next one is from the right auricles. From the anterior part of the right auricles, there is one artery get originated. This artery is called as pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery carries deoxygenated blood from right ventricle to lung by left pulmonary artery and right pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery bifurcates into two branches. One is left pulmonary artery, second one is right pulmonary artery. Carries deoxygenated blood from right ventricle to lung for oxygenation. Now next one is this opening is guarded by. The opening of pulmonary artery is guarded by semilunar walls. This one is the semilunar wall. Here opening of pulmonary artery is also guarded by semilunar walls. Semi means half. Lunar means moon. Half moon-like structured walls present on opening of pulmonary artery and opening of aorta. That walls are useful for prevent backward flow of blood. Whenever the blood from ventricles enters into pulmonary artery and aorta. From the left ventricles, there is one greatest artery get opens, that is called as opening of aorta. This opening of aorta is also guarded by semilunar walls. That semilunar walls are useful to prevent backward flow of blood. And this aorta from left ventricle carries oxygenated blood to various parts of the body. Oxygenated blood to various parts of the body. This opening of the aorta is guarded by semilunar walls. Opening of pulmonary artery is guarded by semilunar walls. Useful for prevent backward flow of blood. Whenever the blood enters into the pulmonary artery and aorta. It is about the structure of ventricles present in wall of heart. Wall of the ventricle is thickest than wall of the left ventricle is thickest than wall of right ventricle, because in the left ventricle there is an oxygenated blood is there, and that gets supplies to each and every part present in the body. That's why whenever the thickest wall is there, they can create more pressure and blood will reaches up to each and every cell present in the body. Okay, it is about the internal structure of the heart. Thank you.